What's up, everyone? We want to thank you guys for joining us again. We are the Cruisin Cripples here on YouTube. He's the one and only KB. I am Meals on Wheels, Papa Wheelie.
You're not Rihanna today?
I am not Rihanna today, but I still don't know what my name is, so it's alright.
Today we're going to discuss a disability topic regarding reflex sympathetic dystrophy. It's oftenly known as complex regional pain syndrome.
Which I've never heard of before. I've only heard RSD. KB and I actually have a little bit of personal experience with it. We've known now 2 people with RSD, and considering most people who are watching this video probably won't have heard of or know one person with it, I think that's kind of remarkable.
It's a chronic pain syndrome characterized by severe and relentless pain. Affects upwards of almost 1.2 million Americans alone. Pain including swelling, moderate to severe pain, on your skin, abnormal skin color changes, your skin temperature changes, whatever part of the body is affected, that part starts to sweat. You end up with limited range of movement and other movement disorders. So it really affects your body in a lot of different ways.
With it affecting that many people, it's surprising to me that there's not more done about it. There's not more research done. There's not more of a voice for RSD. KB and I were fortunate enough to meet a very, very dear friend, Carrie. We met Carrie before her first RSD treatment, which we're going to get into. I have some strong feelings on that. And we got to see firsthand how difficult just living was for her. Now Carrie, she's had another bout with RSD, but she's doing much better. She's an incredibly active person, athletic, all that type of stuff. But when she was suffering from RSD, the original time, I guess you could say, she had to use a crutch, and she had a wheelchair to get around too, which will tell you the type of pain she was in, the pain medicines she had to be on just to do her daily functions of showering and cooking and cleaning stuff around her apartment, not even going to work or anything like that. It was, I guess, in a sense, for me, I don't know for you, KB, it was shocking to see that there are things like that, because we're used to the things you can see, the physical disabilities such as spina bifida and the CP, where if you can see their physical limitation, that's what their limitation is.
Exactly.
We don't know the whole nervous system can fuck you over like that.
No, not at all. And that's kind of one of the things that is pretty frightening. It's just how severe this becomes over. Usually, it's a very small injury that brings upon this severe pain. And the pain doesn't match the severity of the injury.
Not in the least. Not in the least.
Which I think is another reason why doctors, are so. It's become so problematic to really truly diagnose this. People average about 4 or 5 doctor visits just to get a proper RSD diagnosis.
Right.
And healthcare, you're going to 5 doctors.
Yeah, that's a lot. And one of the issues I have is with the treatment of RSD. Once it's diagnosed, you do have RSD, you're fucked. The best treatment that has, I guess, been known to work is mass dosages of ketamine.
Yes, they put you in a ketamine-induced coma, which then reboots your central nervous system to, I guess, a more normal status.
Right. Which, for those who don't know, ketamine, if you know the streets,
Special K,
also known as Special K, or if you're an animal lover, it's a horse tranquilizer. I think my biggest issue with the ketamine treatment is that the coma part of it is illegal here in the United States. So if you do have RSD and you want to feel better for the rest of your life, you have to go to Mexico, or what was the other country? Germany, I think.
It was Germany. Germany and or Mexico.
Are they the only two countries that you're aware of?
As far as I am aware, they are the only two that do the ketamine treatment with the coma.
Which is ridiculous. I mean, I understand the risks of putting someone in a ketamine coma. It's dangerous. It's a horse tranquilizer. We're humans. Obviously, the weight differential is quite extensive.
Right,
well,
but
for most of us.
There's a danger that comes with any sort of procedure involving the medical profession. It's why they call what doctors do practice.
Practicing. Obviously, if you have insurance here in America, that's not going to cover
Overseas.
out of country expenses. So you're having to spend $100,000, give or take, each time you need this treatment. But the costs that, in my opinion, the U.S. government are making these people go through, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I think it's almost insulting to the American people.
When it comes down to it, the ketamine treatment seems to be the treatment of choice,
right?
Just not the treatment of feasibility. Now, it affects people differently. It's more severe in others, so the treatment's going to differ case by case.
Right.
So, I mean, some people, and obviously, talk to your doctor and find out the best treatments for you.
Mm-hmm.
There might be something out there that's not as costly as going to Mexico and getting the ketamine. The doctors might be able to find some other form of alternative medicine,
right,
to be able to treat it. It really, I guess, just depends on the severity of your RSD and where it ends up affecting you. I wanted to mention that women actually are 2 to 3 times more likely to get RSD.
Wonder why that is.
Than men. I don't know. It's funny. Children.
You think that's funny? You're a sick fuck.
So, I don't know what women are doing that is putting them at more risk of injury.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, nerves are nerves, whether you're male or female. Does that Y chromosome make that much of a difference?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's
It was a rhetorical question. I know you're not a scientist.
I'm not a scientist. I can't even play one on YouTube.
No, you certainly cannot.
If anyone out there has been diagnosed with RSD and is a woman or male for that matter,
yeah, I'd love to know a male's perspective from this, because KB and I have known 2 females with RSD, but no one from the schlong gender.
Leave a comment in the comment section, or leave us a video response. I mean, either way, certainly would like to get some more feedback on people that have this and have been diagnosed and are being treated for it. All the information we've gotten and all the information that other people can look for can be found on the website www.rsds.org. And you can make a donation to the organization that will help fund research and treatment for those that are living with it and those that are being diagnosed with it. You can find out all the different types of treatment that are being worked on and researched. The more money that can be given towards it, the more research can be done, and the more that we can eventually keep people from being diagnosed with this.
We want to thank everyone who watched this video, learned a lot about RSD, shared a lot of our personal opinions about RSD. That ketamine treatment needs to be legal here.
Yeah, I'm not sure people have any more answers than they did beforehand, but
no, I think we gave more questions, or led to more questions. But you know what? If people are talking, then we're doing the right thing.
Yes, discussion is always a good thing.
Well, not necessarily always, and we're going to get into that in a future video. Our handicap parking spaces.
Ah, yes.
We call that a little teaser. Please keep the comments and video responses coming. All the feedback is greatly appreciated and needed for us to know what to hit on.
Exactly. So do that, and we will be back shortly.
Till then,
keep on rolling.